If you want to build a business that makes $30,000 to $50,000 a month without creating products, managing inventory, or even talking to customers, there's a middleman model most people have never even heard of. And here's the thing. While everyone's chasing the next social media marketing agency or trying to sell courses, there's a group of brokers quietly connecting two groups of people who desperately need each other and are collecting massive margins in between. I know this works because I built an insurance agency from zero to over $1 million in revenue in just 18 months. We started with 10 agents and a team of 15 people, and now we're on our way to 100. And I've seen how the middleman side of this business prints money for people who understand the game. Because here's the truth. There are only 5 steps you need to follow to start brokering calls between affiliates and businesses that will pay you $15 to $50 per call just for making an introduction. And if you missed the agency wave or you're tired of client management, this is your second chance to build something that generates real recurring revenue without the typical business headaches. So in this video, I'm going to break down the exact 5-step system to become a pay-per-call broker, show you how the economics work, and explain why this is one of the most leveraged business models you can start in 2026. But first, let me explain how this works using the simplest example possible. Right now, there are businesses in America spending millions of dollars every single month buying phone calls. Not leads, not emails, not web visitors, but a real live phone call. Personal injury lawyers are paying $100 to $200 per call. Insurance agencies are paying $30 to $50 per call. Roofing companies are paying $40 to $80 per call. And solar companies are paying anywhere from $50 to $100 per call. Why? Because phone calls convert. When someone picks up the phone, they're not browsing, they're researching. They're ready to buy. They're interested and they've expressed interest. A personal injury lawyer knows that one car accident could turn into a $15,000 case. Paying $150 for that call is nothing. Now here's where you come in. On the other side, there are affiliates, media buyers, marketers, call centers who know how to generate these phone calls. They run Facebook ads, Google ads, SEO campaigns, you name it. They're generating calls and a lot of them. But here's the problem. They don't have direct relationships with all the buyers who need calls. And the buyers, they don't have time to manage 50 different affiliates. That's where the broker sits, the middleman. You. Here is the economics that make this work. Let's say you find an affiliate who generates insurance calls, maybe like me, like AdSync. They're willing to sell them to you for $35 per call. Now you find an insurance agency that's desperate for qualified leads. They're currently buying age list for $5 each, calling 100 people to close 2 deals. You tell them, I can get you consumer-initiated inbound calls. People who called about insurance, not cold prospects. These will convert at 25% instead of 2%. They say how much? You say $50 a call. They do the math, $50 per call. 25% conversion rate means a $200 cost per acquisition. Right now, they're spending $250 on age leads. They say, yeah, fuck yeah. Now you're in business. You buy calls from the affiliate at $35. You sell calls to the agency at $50. You pocket $15 per call. You don't generate the traffic. You don't take the calls. You just connect 2 people and get paid. Now let's scale this. 10 calls per day is $150 profit per day. $4,500 a month. 50 calls per day is $750 profit per month. That's $22,500 per month. And 100 calls per day, that's $1,500 in profit per day. That's a $45,000 a month. And here's the beautiful part. Once you've set up that relationship, it runs. The affiliates keep generating, the buyers keep buying. You keep collecting your margin. That's recurring revenue without a subscription product. Now you might be thinking, okay, John, but why is this better than just running my own ads? First, great question. Second, when you run ads yourself, you need $5,000 to $10,000 monthly ad budget just to get started and figure it out. Creative skills to make ads that convert, technical skills building landing pages and funnels, compliance knowledge so you don't violate TCPA, meta policies and get sued, and time to optimize campaigns every day. And if your ads stop working, your income stops. As a broker, you need none of that. The affiliates handle traffic generation, the buyers handle sales. And you handle the relationships. You are the bridge. It's the difference between being a restaurant owner and being a food delivery app. The restaurant owner has to cook, manage staff, buy ingredients, deal with health inspections. The delivery app just connects restaurants with customers, takes a cut, and scales infinitely. You want to become the delivery app. And other broker models? Real estate brokers need licenses and years of building relationship. Business brokers need deep M&A knowledge alongside some licenses like Series 63 or an SIE. Freight brokers need $75,000 in surety bonds. But pay-per-call brokers need a fucking laptop and the ability to build relationships. That's it. No, really. That's all you need. All right. So how do you actually do this? Step 1 is you pick a vertical. Don't try to broker everything. Pick one industry and dominate it. The best verticals are high ticket services. For insurance, it would be Medicare, life, health, auto. Legal has personal injury, bankruptcy, workers' comp. Home services, roofing, solar, HVAC, plumbing, even pest control. Why these? Because one customer is worth thousands to the buyers. They'll pay premium prices for qualified calls. Step 2 is to find buyers. This is easier than you think. Go to OfferVault.com. It's like the Amazon of pay-per-call offers. You'll see networks like Max Bounty, Market Call, Aragon Advertising, listing for what they pay for calls. Personal injury calls, $120 per qualified call. Medicare calls, $45 per call. Solar installation, $65 per call. Call them. Say, I have a source that generates whatever vertical. What are your requirements? What do you pay? They'll tell you exactly what they need. The duration requirements are usually 90 seconds. Geographic requirements, which states the source is from, qualification requirements, age, homeowner status, etc. Get at least 3 to 5 buyers before you do anything else. Or you can also just plug into CallSync and grab our marketplace. Never depend on one buyer. They could change payout, pause campaigns, or just ghost you. You always need a backup. Step 3 is find affiliates who generate calls. This is where most people get intimidated, but don't be. Option A is go back to OfferVault and networks. Many affiliates are looking for more places to sell their calls. Post in forums like STM or Afflift saying buying X vertical calls at X rate. Option B could cold outreach to media buyers, find people on LinkedIn running ads in your vertical. Message, I'm buying calls for this vertical in bulk. I have excess in inventory and I'm a consistent buyer at X dollars per call. Option C is partner with call centers. Many have spare capacity. Offer them consistent revenue. The key is this: offer fair rates and pay on time. Affiliates get screwed constantly by shady brokers who delay payments or dispute calls. If you pay on time and give clear feedback, they'll sell to you forever. Listen, if this video is helpful, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm dropping more videos like this each week. Now on to the next step. Step 4 is setting up tracking. This is non-negotiable. You need call tracking software like Endzone or Ringbo. This does 3 things. 1 is it routes calls from your affiliates to your buyers automatically, so you're not involved in wasting your time and the prospect's time. 2 is it tracks every call, the duration, the source, and the outcome. And 3 is it proves what happened. When a buyer says you only sent 20 calls and you actually sent 30, your tracking proves it. Without tracking, you'll get screwed. Buyers will underpay, affiliates will oversell. You need the data. Step 5 is manage the relationships. This is the actual work. Listen to the calls. Make sure quality is good. Check buyer conversion rates. If they're closing 10% of calls, something's wrong. Either traffic quality or their sales process. Give feedback to affiliates. Hey, the last 20 calls had 5 people over age 85. Buyer only wants 50 to 80. Can you adjust targeting? This isn't passive, but it's leveraged, proactive. You're not doing the hard work, generating traffic or closing sales. You're managing the connection. You're keeping both sides happy. And once it's running smoothly, you're looking at $20,000 to $50,000 a month in profit on 20 hours of work per week. But here's what nobody tells you. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Month 1, you're going to be hustling, finding buyers, finding affiliates, setting up tracking, building trust. You might not make $1 for 3 to 4 weeks or more. Month 2, you start seeing traction, maybe 10 to 20 calls per day, $150 to $300 in daily profit. Month 3 to 6, you scale. Add more affiliates, add more buyers, optimize which traffic sources work best with which buyers. By month 6, if you execute, you're at $10,000 to $30,000 a month in profit. But most people quit in month 1 because it's not sexy. It's fucking hard. You're making calls, you're sending emails, you're building relationships. It's an actual business you're building here. It's not pressing a button and watching money appear. And that's exactly why it works, because everyone else is chasing easy and you're building real. So who should do this? If you have sales or business development experience, this is perfect. You understand relationship building, you can have consultative conversations, and you know how to follow up. If you've done agency work and you're tired of client management, this is your escape. No more the leads you sent me didn't convert complaints. Calls either meet duration or they don't. Math and data does not lie. If you're currently in corporate and you want to build something on the side, this works. You can start part-time, 10 hours a week, build it to $5,000 to $10,000 monthly, then jump. Who this is not for are people looking for passive income. This requires active relationship management. People who hate sales. You're building B2B relationships. If you can't handle rejection or negotiation, this is not it for you. People with zero capital. You need $500 to $2,000 for tracking software as an initial test. Not a lot, but not zero, unless you start with Endzone. But here's the reality. While you're watching this video, there's someone out there right now brokering their 50th call today. They're making $750 today. $22,000 this month. They're not smarter than you. They're not more connected than you. They just started. They picked a vertical, found 3 buyers, found 2 affiliates, set up tracking, and press go. You can do the same thing. Or you can keep scrolling, keep looking for the easier way, keep hoping someone is going to hand you a business that runs itself. Your call, and good luck to you. But if you're serious about building a real business in 2026, one that makes money because you're providing actual value, connecting people who need each other, this is one of the best models out there. It's not complicated, it's not easy, but that's because it works. If you want to see more real business models like this, no hype, no bullshit, just math, mechanics, soon step-by-step videos, subscribe to the channel, and if you're specifically interested in the insurance vertical, I've built Endzone to handle the tracking and routing side of this business. The link's in the description, but whether you use our platform or someone else's, this model works. Stop waiting for the perfect time or an easy business model and start building a real business. And with that, I'm John Ventura, and this is how you actually make money in 2026.